Good afternoon once again sa tanang mga practitioners of the Dugukan Art System. Everyone, good afternoon. All the practitioners of the Dugukan Art System, of course, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, sa lahat ng mga chapter natin, especially sa practitioner natin also sa outside the country. Now, I would like to regards to our practitioner and of course beloved practitioners to the different parts of the world. Now joining is Maribik, Kanagha, India, and Mayet, Haliging Noynay, si Haliging Noynay sa Gorordo chapter, and to everyone that will join. And also now joining is Ann sa Paradise Resort sa Bethlehem sa North Taboylan. So good afternoon, Ann, and nice to see you here. And of course, kang Ani Bilindis sa chapter natin doon sa Manila, mayong hapon sa imo, Ann. So magandang hapon sa lahat ng mga practitioners natin dyan sa Manila. Onya, nice to see you here again, once again. Today is May 12, kagapon. Nagtukog May 12 kagapon. May 11 pa rin kagapon. I'm looking forward na humana ni 15 kay Pitsa 15 humana naman ang ato ang lockdown. So mamaya naka-schedule man ang medyo nagdali punta sa oras. Kung gapon di ay Pitsa 11 pa dito kapon. Ngayon is 12. Anyway, not a big deal kay ora magyapon Pitsa ra magyapon na tong giuna-huna. Nato ang unahon karon unsay mga mayong mga butang we can uplift the spiritual side sa matang usa nga naa karon yani nga ato karong live conference. So this is our live conference online through internet. So mayong hapon sa tanan yung mga chapter natin. Okay, I'm going to enumerate all the chapters of Dugukan. So okay, basahon muna natin. Good afternoon to GMPS 172. Yes, good afternoon from Maribik sa India. Layo-layo ni si Maribik, but of course very close because this is our oneness with all the stars. Then also si Ann sa Bethlehem di Paradise Resort, Marabilia, Taboylan, so northern part of Cebu. Good afternoon, GM. Good afternoon, Ann. Nice, really nice to see you here. And good afternoon from Haliging Mayet. Good afternoon, GMPS 172. Okay, yes, good afternoon from Matanchurel. Good afternoon, GMPS 172. Watching you live here at Gorordo Center. Okay, nice. Good afternoon, Matanchurel. And yes, kang Ani. Good afternoon, GM. Yes, good afternoon, everyone. And today, atong i-proceed ang atong mga pagkisgot-kisgot regarding sa holistic art. So Generous also is watching from Karatan, Buena Vista. So good afternoon sa Kang Matan Generous, and Tyler Lee is also watching. Nice, welcome Tyler Lee. And Jolian is also watching from Guadalupe chapter. Igbat Marjorie is also watching. Si Igbat Marjorie from Cagayan, Bukidnon. So medyo malayo. And now here nice sa Cebu karon. So good afternoon Igmat, and also Aptik Joe, maghapon hapon Jim, maghapon po Joe. And now also Pasita Gamutan, sa Pasita Gamutan, mayong hapon sa tanan, and nice to see you here. And Tiffany Sandag is also watching, and mayong hapon Tiffany. Yeah. From Ani Belindes, good afternoon. Jim, Manila chapter headquarter, always watching you here. Okay, nice. Ani Belindes, Pasita Gamutan, mayong hapon, GMPS 172. Yes, mayong hapon, Pasit. And also joining is Benji Stolko. So, nice. As I said, life is always wonderful. Then, kasi tayo, we are comprising of people from different places. So, iba't ibang mga dialect natin. So, I'm going to use binocular. Also now, joining is Aptik Marie, utok sa Liburon, Karkar. So mayong hapon ni Aptik Iris o sa tanang mga taga Liburon, Karkar. Mayong hapon sa tanan. Also joining is Abdik Iris Bularin, Guadalupe Karkar, mayong hapon niya. Sa tanan. Then Tiffany, good afternoon, GM. Yes, good afternoon. Also now joining is Haliging Bululakaw sa Manila chapter. Magandang araw sa iyo dyan, Haliging Bululakaw, sa lahat ng mga kasamahan, sa lahat ng mga practitioners sa Dugukan Holistic Art. Magandang araw sa lahat. Magandang araw sa lahat. To all the friends, brothers and sisters, to all the practitioners of holistic art following the exercises of Dugukan art system all over the world. So, well, just say it worldwide kay ang dami na nating mga friends, brothers and sisters following the exercises of Dugukan. So, hindi lang dito sa Pilipinas, pati rin doon sa outside the country. So, I will use binocular on this forum. So, Tyler Lee also watching live here in the house with Lola and of course the family. Okay, nice and very nice. And from Generous, good afternoon, GM. Si Matan Arthur ni watching here from Karatan, Benavista, Carcar City, Cebu. Okay, Haliging Bulalakaw, mayong hapon, GM, watching from our Manila headquarter. Okay, Michelle Polk. Okay, hello. Yes, hello Michelle. Nice to see you here. And welcome sa ating forum. This is live talking about holistic art. So, this is Dugukan live through Facebook. So, home base tayo lahat ngayon kay mayroon pang lockdown. And also joining now is Jonel Aladad. Mayang hapon diha, Jonel. Mayang hapon dito sa tanan. So, ang ating mga kalagayan ngayon is I'm thinking that of course as we are in the holistic art, so looking forward, always positive vibration. So sa lahat ng mga chapter, I would like to mention all the chapters of Dugukan. Okay, sa Karatan, sa Danao, sa Liburon, sa Center Gorordo, sa Manila, Sandayong, Naga, Guadalupe, Zamboanga, Panama, Bethlehem de Paradise Resort, Tabuilan, sa San Vicente, sa Sudlon, Cebu City, sa Babag, Cebu City. O sa lahat. Okay, ang akong mga pangamusta mayong hapon sa tanang mga taga Buena Vista, Carcar City, Cebu. Labi na nga to sa ato ang mga makugihon nga mga opisyalis sa barangay. Mayong hapon sa ilahang tanan. Okay, so nice to perceive the energies of everybody here. And this is our holistic art. So every day we are going to talk about holistic art. So we will be guided as we go along this journey in life. So why we are going to be enlightened? So of course, so we will be guided in the different modalities of how we are going to cultivate our full energy. Of course, for the maintenance of our physical body, including the spiritual body. So this is important. Ang ating spiritual body, okay, mayroon na tayong mga exercises. And in fact, we already started how we are going to do the exercises. Pag wala pang lockdown ngayon, okay, every night, doon tayo. Mayroon tayong mga activities. Also now joining is Joy Beth. Ayong hapon din, Joy Beth. And si Night Tereso Gamutan joining. And si Herme Storco. Hello po, GM. Mayong hapon diha. Mayong hapon, Herme. O si Jamaisa Restauro Agtik Maymay Nag-iilaw. Good afternoon, GMPS 172 watching you live in Cebu City. Okay, nice. And watching also you here. In my point here dito sa aking site, I'm watching to all the friends, brothers and sisters na umiilaw ang kanilang mga auric force. So, umiilaw ang kanilang mga kamay, mailaw ang mga mukha. So, that is actually energy body. So, energy body yan, di ba? And a sort of reminder before we are going to continue our forum. Okay, of course, mga pangamusta sa lahat. How are you, everyone? How are you? And I hope you are doing well and everything is always going fine over there, especially by this time that the lockdown is still going on. And of course, when anticipating, can't wait nga moabot na ning pitsa 15 kay pitsa 15 man kuno kutob ning ato ang enhancement quarantine. I hope so there's no more extension, and of course it will depend also. Baka mayroon pang extension kaya dami pang mga kaso sa mga victim ng mga viruses. So that's why there is really important also that we can share the lessons of inner cultivation, because as I said, this is really beneficial for everyone that would do their part as part of the management of their physical condition. So I'll just say it physical condition kay pag mayroon tayong inner cultivation, gini-explain na natin yan na lumalakas itong immune system natin. At saka ang ating system sa katawan will be packed up with so much with powerful energy, and that is called super electromagnetic energy, para mas magipang invincible itong ating immune system. Okay, later on atong nang i-expound ng usa ng super electromagnetic energy to pack up the system of the physical body, para medyo klaro-klaro po sa mga tao. Kay this thing actually is not really easy to understand. It's not really easy to discern. Hindi siya masyadong sayon subtone pag wala tay basic sa energy cultivation. So unless nata sa energy cultivation, kay usually manggod ang ato ang mahibalan pag talking about energy healing, ingon ng mga tao sa man siya albularyo na siya. Okay, so it could be so also like that, because that is actually the term being used, folk healer. So it means to say albularyo, but by this time it's not really albularyo, because we are now in the advanced technology, we are now in the advanced information. So today is information age, and now we are, as I said, that the science and technology now is really advancing. Ngayon nanata kayon siya space travel na ngayon. So it means to say nga really higher na nga ating technology ngayon. Likewise, because the expansion of consciousness is really high by this time, mo na nga ug dili ta kasabot og kaning energy healing, so we might be left behind in the education of the good health maintenance. So talking about maintenance of the physical body. So that's why a sort of reminder for everybody, okay, apply the ascension oil. Do not forget to apply the ascension oil. Kaya ang ascension oil will help detox the toxin sa lawas sa katawan, i-detox ang mga toxin, then i-cleanse up ang tanang mga blockages sa energy tunnels of the physical body. Okay, from Night Tiriso, mayong hapon GM, happy watching. Yes, happy watching to you, Night, and really nice to see you here. And from Lilia Jin, good afternoon GM, watching you live here in Guadalupe chapter. Okay, sa lahat ng mga taga Guadalupe chapter, mayong hapon ninyong tanan diha, mayong hapon. And of course, after the lockdown, anha tariya mga untag biko diha, kay daghan mga pagkaon diha nga wan ako kakaon diri gimingaw na gyud ko diha. Okay, sige lang, mo maning lockdown na gyud tariya. From Andy May Avila, who is also watching, welcome sa ating forum. So this is Holistic Art of Dugukan, talking about wellness. And Juan also Bakalso sa Bisira, doon sa Danau chapter. Mayong hapon sa tanang mga taga Danau chapter, ilabi na sa mga frontliner karon diha sa Buenavista. Mayong hapon sa Kalidgan, sa Buenavista, mayong hapon. So sa tanang mga taga diha sa Carcar City, mayong hapon. Sa Valencia, sa tanang mga makugihong mga opisyalis sa barangay Buenavista, Valencia, sa Kalidgan, sa tanang mga makugihong mga frontliners sa Carcar City, mayong hapon sa tanan. And of course, sa entire region sa Cebu. Itong mga kasamahan natin sa Manila, medyo laki-laki ng itong ating scope. Kay mayroon tayo sa Negros, and then we have practitioners or brothers and sisters in India. So that's why this is our oneness with all the stars. So oneness, itin oneness regardless of your religion, regardless of whatever faith, belief, and religion. So this is our oneness, unity, even in diversity. So we are having this unity even in diversity. Diversity. So this is good. Actually, this is really good. And from Bernard Inario, mayong hapon Jim, may hapon po diha Bernard, and of course may hapon sa tanan. Kanya kang Joy Beth Cabos, good afternoon po. So, also from Brad Kinnett sa Liburon chapter, may hapon di abay. Nice to see you here. So, today we are going to talk about energy healing. Sa atong i-improve ni may atong energy healing. Starlet na Marval. Okay, sa Karkar. Mayong hapon diha sa tanang taga Karkar. Kay Nicole Financial Man, Buena Vista, Karkar. So, mayong hapon sa tanang taga Karkar, taga Taluot. Okay, mayong hapon sa tanan. Good afternoon, GMPS 172. Okay, from Bernard Inario. Okay, yes. Kay nomdom ako ng Bernard, artista ko na to. Mayong hapon ay mong salida do. Napanga to sa atong YouTube. Tanawa ditong salida. Dagan na kayong viewers. So, of course, I'm also a sort of reminder. Go to the website. There is the link on my page. So, try to visit our website, www.dugukan.com. Also, YouTube channel natin, Dugukan Holistic Art. So, I'm inviting everybody to subscribe our YouTube channels. Maybe in the future, of course, in the future, we are going to make our live streaming doon na tayo sa YouTube para malaki-laki yung channel natin, di ba? And Facebook also is very big channel kay, in fact, we are reaching now to the different parts of the world through internet. So this is really nice. So, ang advanced energy, so we are going to anticipate the evolution of the advancement of spirituality. So, I'm talking about the advancement of spirituality. So, the advancement of science today, we are now in the space. Kuha natin nga ron sa we are in the advance. If sabot na nga ang advanced technology nito karon, the corresponding also nga advanced because this is the products of the expansion of the consciousness of the universe. So ang healing nato karon kinahanglan masabtan pag yun nato o mas klaro pag yun unsaon nato pagpakusog ang ato ang energy kay sa physical nga lawas ang tubag na ana karon the different exercises. So art of life, chiefly art of life, kaya everyday perform art of life early morning and evening. So, pag diha ta mag-exercise ta diha, without doubt, mo improve ang atong energy body. So, that's why more of the practitioners of the Dugukan. So, at first, when they begin to practice art of life, during the practice of art of life, they can perceive the difference of the energies. Malakas na energy, and the time that as they go along the exercise, so makita nila yung mga mysterious lights. So mysterious lights, mga angels of the supreme light. Manang I'm inviting everybody to have a copy of the book because there they can read the literature of Dugukan explaining who are those mysterious lights getting closer with the humanity. And there is a very important message, of course. The important message is divine illumination. So, ang divine illumination, so, mao na gikinanglan karon sa mga tao, more especially how we are going to survive the trials of time. Kay karon mga panahon na, kining trials of time, may the biggest threat sa kinabuhi sa mga katawhan. We are now already tested by the virus, kining coronavirus. Wala pa'y trono, kay ang kanang corona na amon yun ay trono, so it means to say introduction ni siya na pa'y musunod ani possible nga mas kuyaw pag yun nga virus. Kini if you have the inner cultivation, actually dili ni siya more or less, dili gini siya kining bana-bana lang ba, kay mamatay ang tao og maigo og virus, makadangat pa man siya og pila kadlaw. So it means to say nga dili siya nga katong high grade yung kaing klase nga virus. So pag kasuog, there is actually a kind of virus or viruses which are really tough. So it means to say powerful virus that can kill lives in just a matter of hour. So in just a matter of a day. So that would be something like very dangerous. So this is why I am sharing the art of survival, because even before this time we have this kind of problem, what's going on now. So I keep talking about the art of survival. So 12 years ago, I'm already proliferating the lessons of Dugukan spiritual martial arts, which is toppling down of human weaknesses and blinding ignorance and many other human weaknesses. And as I said, many other human weaknesses, but very powerful. Hilibihan kagamhanan nga mga weaknesses, because people cannot defeat it, cannot topple it without mental discipline. So it's something like tougher weaknesses, but very difficult to overcome. So especially when we are close-minded. So it means to say when we are actually close-minded tayo, hindi tayo and I'm open-minded. So there are many important opportunities, really opportunities, but we are going to refuse it because we do not understand, and we do not like also to understand. I-ignore lang natin ba? Then the time that there is a need, okay, that's the time that ato na ang pangitaon. Unsa ganito? So makatabang ba to siya? Unsa ganito siya? Unsa ganito siya depensa sa kuan? So then a little bit something like late preparation. So that's why we are not always aware for the things that really matter in our lives. So this is an art of survival that we should do by this time as earlier as now, because to develop a powerful energy cannot be done overnight. It is a process, continuing education, continuing training program. So that's why in the hilot, for example, when you want to become powerful or effective in hilot, you have competency on your skills in hilot, so you must have continuing training program. And that is what we offered to all the practitioners of Dugukan. Then I am really requiring everybody, especially to all practitioners na gusto sila sa field, because they are going to do their light mission. So they must have continuing training program. So that's the reason why every Saturday doon tayo sa site natin para mag-enhance tayo sa ating mga training, sa ating mga hilot. So, authentic, original, Cebuano or Bisaya nga hilot. So, that's it. Because today is really advanced. We are, again, as I said, space travel karon. Mo nang dunay mga mysterious lights, and also the technology here is actually, our technology, science and technology is exploring space travel. Mana akong giingon, karon kinsa magay magtuo nga kanang pwede ba time will come because of the advancement sa atong technology. Ato na ta mangumpra dito sa bulan, ato na mangumpra dito sa Mars, kay tungod kay space travel na karon. And ang mga scientists karon are looking for something sa laing mga planeta nga tanaw nila dito, doon ba yung mga pwede bang puy-an og mga tawo nga do. So ibusabot diya niya dita mo tuog energy healing kay albularyo na, orasyonan ta na. Pareha dito, there is one thing, because I have kuan, doon ako'y panday nga ingon din yung panday dito sa balay. Siya yawa lagi itong kuan, boss. Kung nga naman siya naigahom, boss, kay grabe naka-practice ko ito, unsa man gahom siya, ako yawa lagi, boss, na ay Latin nga in English. Kung sabi Latin nga in English, sa Latin lagi in English, boss, tinuod yun na Latin in English. Sabi tabo ba Latin in English, kadang Latin kana in English language English, kita jud ko, boss, Latin in English gyud. Ako sige, mao na basta naayong ka sa ayo ko, boss, Latin in English. So mo ipasabot nila pag ingon kay albularyo mananambal mong orasyon. But okay, I would like to enlighten everyone the holistic art, because in the Philippine culture there are many modalities that people are actually using, employing as their methods in doing energy healing. And later on, I will explain. And of course, before we proceed, so si Adrian, mayong laki ni siya nga kuryo. Banggitan ni siya nga kaning kuryo. Champion ni si Adrian, mayong hapon ni Adrian.
Very.
Okay, this is one of this is one of a person I know na really talented. Mo nang magpakuryo mo, champion mo, basta kuryohan mo ni Adrian. Then Mayong hapon dia do, Adrian. Then si Cherilyn also is also joining, and Biyaya is watching, and Benji Estorco, mayong hapon GM, watching you once again here live in Cebu City. In Cebu City, talaga Negros na siya. She's now in Cebu City because of the lockdown. So daghang mga natrap jud tinuod. Okay, kang Baykinit. Okay, nabasa na nako kang Baykinit. Okay, mayong hapon.
Engineer Kirby.
Okay. Engineer, mayong hapon de engineer, and really glad to see you here. Really glad to see you while ago, because this is our oneness. It means to say there's no point that we could say that we are far from each other. We are always near and we are always closer, because by this time the energies of the practitioners of Dugukan are entangling all together and creating a very big or giant wave of positive energies. So today is advanced technology and albularyo system. Actually, sa una ra ng albularyo system, there are four paths in the Philippine, let us say, Philippine culture practicing inner cultivation. There are actually four paths. Maunang landas ng mga mananambal, mga gamot, landas ng mga manghuhula, landas ng mga warriors, at saka landas ng mga yung nagpractice nagpractice ng mga sa negative side. So we are going to choose which part we are going to follow, so that we can help, or we can make light service, doing light service for the humanity, the way we can answer our inner calling. So we have inner calling. Everybody has an inner calling. So that's why if you are being called by your divine guidance to fulfill the needs of your soul, so you don't have actually other option if you want to satisfy the needs of your soul. So pag makita mo sa buhay mo na parang kulang na talaga yung enjoyment sa life, because if you are going to look for the meaning of your life and looking for a beautiful meaning of your life, then you cannot see that beautiful meaning in your life. That's because there is a divine calling that you should reply. Mayroon kang divine calling na kailangan mo na ma-replyan. Pag hindi mo yan ma-replyan, so it means to say there is always deep emptiness within. Pag hindi mo yan ma-replyan, there is always deep emptiness within, then life is really confusing. So the way to heal the confusions and the many negativities in life is replying your divine inner calling. So now is joining is Heidi Van Hope, so from US. So Heidi Van, good morning. I'm thinking it's morning right there, and nice to see you here, and welcome in our live forum through internet. So this is okay, this advantage. We are always live as we have Vigor of Spirit. So Heidi, hello JM, hello, hi Heidi, and nice to see you here from US. So as I said, medyo malaki-laki na itong connection natin sa mga holistic art practitioners. Then as we move forward, so mas mag-grow pa itong mga activities natin, mag-grow pa itong samahan natin. And of course, I am inviting everybody to visit, to find a way you can reach the site, because that is our site. So if you will reach the site, you are not a visitor in the site, because when I consider you are visitor in the site, so you are not in the hub. You are not in this oneness with all. So it means to say that our site is your site, everybody's site. So that is our oneness. So that's why when there is no lockdown, matapos na itong enhancement quarantine, then I'm going to visit the places doon sa mga sites, at saka sa mga taong mga na-connect natin na they are going to welcome us also, because they would like to join. They would like also to enhance, to share the blessings that they have in this oneness with all. So everybody would be blessed in life, and it's a matter of choice. And The energy healing, the tip for energy healing, of course, always do Art of Life 172. When you go forward doing Art of Life 172, you can expand your divine connections. There are so many divine connections within that will be triggered or that will be activated. Then you can use that advanced divine connections. I'm going to expand more. I'm going to expand further about advanced divine connection. So before we proceed, thank you. Nice to see you again, always from Heidi. Yes, you're welcome, Heidi. And Ramaribik replying to, okay, yes. Michelle Pork, you must attend his lesson daily and follow what we are uh, doing. Yes, okay. So I'll make it very practical or simple about the lesson so everybody can follow. So my best suggestion is there is already a book, the book 1 of Dugukan. So the book 1, volume 1 of Dugukan. So there are 3 lessons there of Art of Life 172. And of course, plus the Home Jumkam. Home Jumkam, that is the opening. So that is the opening. And in fact, if you are going to use the Home Jumkam lesson, even the mirror lessons of Dugukan, you'll just perform it repeatedly. So it means to say you can establish a powerful connection. So you can establish a powerful contact with the advanced divine connection. So you just to perform it at the given time for the exercise. So what is the given time to do the exercises? Okay, in the different parts of the world, for example, US, for example, so do your exercise because we are having different time. So do your exercises 1 hour before the sun will rise early morning and after sunset. When the stars will begin to appear in the skies, so that's the time that you will perform your Art of Life 172. 1 hour. And early morning before the sun will rise, early morning, so you can do your exercise, Art of Life. Then, by performing the gestures of Art of Life, you can connect with the angels of the Supreme Light. So, you'll just perceive. And of course, apply the formula. Our formula is thought follows energy. So, it means to say, establish your focus. Connect your mind so that when you create your thought, you are producing the thought, your thought can connect with the transmissions of the Supreme Superlight angels. As I said, that by this time, the angels of the Most High, manifesting as mysterious lights in the skies, they are getting closer for the humanity, for divine radiance. So I'm not talking about UFOs because actually they are not UFOs, and there are those UFOs. We cannot deny that there are so many people talking about UFOs, aliens, and this is here is actually very particular angels of the Most High, so Supreme Superlight angels. So that's why there is a manual there in the volume 1 of the book explaining, illustrating the 3 lessons of Art of Life 172. 3 lessons of the Art of Life 172 would be the beginning of your learning of angels, contacts, and connection, would be the beginning of your learning of spiritual martial arts. So, why is it called spiritual martial arts? Because you are expanding your divine connection with the Most High. And it means to say you are overcoming the many weaknesses within the physical body, considering because we are made up of carbon life foundation, so it means to say there are so many weaknesses in the physical body. But many of the advanced informations in the physical body actually really advanced because it comes from the supreme cell. Then I just name it supreme cell because it comes from the immortal dimension. So talking about immortal dimension, that it comes from the inner realm. So that's why I wish everybody that to have a copy of the book, volume 1, so that the you can begin the literature of Dugukan. Then time will come also you can proliferate or you can propagate the lesson of Dugukan. So meaning you can share the lessons of Dugukan. You can teach the lessons of Dugukan in your place. Okay, that's it. And of course, do not omit your energy healing. So long as you are capable to release energy, you are capable to perceive the energy in your physical body. So you have ability to perform energy healing. So that's why I'll give the procedure how we are going to perform energy healing using the modality of Dugukan. So thought follows energy. Connect the consciousness to the Supreme Superlight Angel, Supreme Master of Heaven, Most High, because you have the name of your guide depending on your belief, and that refers to the Most High. So connect your consciousness to the Most High and to the Supreme Superlight Angels by joining Angels Contacts and Connection or Art of Life 172. Okay, you will have actual experience. What are those angels, or who are those angels that we are referring to as Supreme Superlight Angels? What are the nature of these kinds of energies and who really they are? So when you have that information, okay, that's it. It will add to your soul realization. So soul realization should be based on direct experience. So I'm not talking here about belief. I'm not talking here about principle, because here there is no principle actually applied unless we have to resort into our oneness with the most infinite. So oneness, holistic art, and the way we are going to discern our oneness, of course, there is no positive, there is no negative. Everything, everybody is one. So that's why we are going to walk by the light of heart wisdom, because okay, we are about talking about negative psychic attack, especially when you are victim of negative psychic attack. Negative psychic attack, of course, that could be evil deeds. Okay, evil deeds, then there is actually happening negative contaminations of energy. So meaning your energy body is being stained with dark energy. And dark energy causes the imbalance or the blockages of your physical body. Okay, how you are going to deal it? How you are going to deal it, meaning if there is negative energy contamination in your physical body, how you are going to rid off the negative energy, staining or blocking that cause the problems of your physical body. Okay, you have to give title, and then that's why you can perceive the energy, and up to the point that you can really see the energy that in this particular part at the solar center. So there is blockage of energy because there is black energy contaminating the energy body. So there is the stain of energy, black energy staining the somewhere there at the solar center. So how you are going to rid of that negative energy? Okay, give title. Connect your consciousness to the Supreme Superlight Angels, to the Supreme Master of Heaven, divine healing. Okay, to rid off the negative energy contaminating the energy body of my client. Then release the energy from your fingers. You have already given the connection to release the energy through your fingers, and the left palm is facing up, connecting to the spiritual energy station of the Supreme Superlight Angels. Then release the energy silently. Chant in the mind, Supreme Superlight Angels, or Home Jumkam, or any of the lessons or divine word of Dugukan that we released. Okay. And then with that, you can perceive the energy, you can release the energy, and you can rid off the energy negative contaminations in the physical body or energy body of your client. And with that, right after that cleansing, the physical body will heal. So the physical body can get back its powerful or healthful condition. When there is negative energy contaminating the energy body of the person or of your client, there is imbalance because blockages of the energy in the energy, especially in the energy tunnels. So once the negative energy is rid of, okay, that's the time that the physical body can get back to normal or healthful or vigor of spirit or vigor of energy. So that is in the case of negative energy contaminations, in the case of victims of negative psychic attacks. But what about victims of viruses? How we are going to deal a person having infected with virus? Okay, give title. And of course, viruses, the physical body is already infected with viruses, because even we get sample, the doctor will get us sample, will send some, or will get sample from our physical body, and put it in the laboratory. So they will find out that we have already the viruses. Only because of we have powerful immune system, so those kinds of viruses will not able to topple down the physical body, because they are being suppressed by the powerful immune system that you have. But what about powerful viruses? So it means to say powerful viruses, it needs also very powerful immune system. But what about for really tougher kinds of viruses that the immune system is actually not capable to suppress? Okay, how we are going to make our immune system, more than enough capable to suppress all kinds of tougher viruses? Okay, here is now the point. Here is now the answer. So, resort into the mystical healing. So, energy healing plus mystical healing, that will comprise invincible energy against illnesses, against viruses. So, because this is the problem by this time, because unless, of course, the technology now is advancing its power. Because by this time, for example, cancer cells, by this time, okay, we are having problem, and we go to the doctor, then the laboratory tell us that you have cancer cells. But it's already too late, because the cancer cells are already billions of cancer cells are already there in the physical body. So it means to say it's already too late, and a big job to perform. So that's why immediate operation. So it means to say it's already too late. But before that it will be multiplied, it will be already detected. It will be already diagnosed, because to prevent the leveraging, to prevent sa pagdaghan maayo sa mga cancer. For example, na-presa sa 100, 200 cells, so it means to say, ma-predict na sa mga experts that you have cancer cells, but not really much. So 100 defective cells, so it would be healed right away, because you already know what to do, the best treatment for that. So that's why you go to the expert, and you said that okay, have your examination. Okay, then the diagnosis is that's the diagnosis, you already diagnosed that you have that cancer cell. So that's the time, okay, begin the healing. But what if the problem is we don't have the potential when it comes to go to the laboratory, because to buy the medicine, because anyway, this problem is not a problem for the people having money, but for the people who have only the art of survival when it comes to the economic status. So this could be something like a big problem, a big burden, because there's no money to pay, to buy for the medicine, to pay for the laboratory. So it means something that we need the art of survival. So this is our part. This is our part that we can really share to the people how they are going to learn the art of survival. And it's not by saying, call to yan. Call to yan. Okay, jumping into direct conclusion, that will eliminate your opportunity to learn something which is really vital in life, and that is the art of survival. So that's why I'm telling, really telling to everybody, by this time, it is really education, not really education that we go to the academy, university, or any institution that providing us academic education. We can learn in the universe. So that's why making the entire planet as our school, making the entire cosmos our school, wherein we can get 95 of the educations from nature, and 5% we can get in the universities. Then after we have to graduate our professions, okay, that's the time we have to begin the actual practice, so that we can enhance our mastery, and in the actual practice, so we can get the mastery of our profession. So that's the time that we will learn truly. So that's why 95% of the education we can get in the field. So there is the art of survival, and the art of survival that we are going to share to the people actually is really vital. Why is it vital? Because it has potential to really protect your physical body. To really protect your physical body, who will argue? Who will argue with us? Nature by nature itself is really, really God's own physician. In the physical body, you have your own doctor, and that is your heart. That's why in the Bible it's been said that there, by sorrow of the heart, the spirit is broken. By sorrow of the heart, the spirit is broken. When you have heart failure, when you have heart failure, for example, then we go to the doctor, then the doctor give us the medicine, advice, okay, and we keep eating food, which is actually not for good for the heart. And we do not resort into the deeper cause of the problem why we suffer heart failure. Okay, we suffer heart failure because we are stressed every day. We are stressed every day. We are oppressed by so much negative emotions because of the problems that we are actually experiencing in our lives. So, what caused the problem? Basically, what really caused the problem? Okay, the people around you, or the job, or the 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 problems of let's say economy, the problems of personal problem that really oppressed your life and caused you really depressed within. So it means to say we cannot heal our physical problem if we are not healed within. But if we have the vigor, when we have the vigor of spirit, okay, we have powerful immune system, because stress really will shut off the immune system. Because whenever the time we are really depressed in our lives, so we are actually creating chemicals in our physical body. Chemicals by science is called cortisol hormones. So it means to say when we are depressed, so and that kinds of hormones will twist the blood vessels. So it means that would result into the shutting down of our immune system. Okay, there is shutting of immune system by the depressions, by the negative energies, negative emotions that we feel in our lives. So how we are going to deal the problem of our healthful condition if we have problem in our health? Okay, we go to the expert, and so that's why there is holistic art. Okay, we go to the expert, get advice from the expert. Okay, then who are the experts? Okay, we have the orthodox system, and we have also the non-orthodox system. Okay, where are we in this system? Asa man tani nga system? Okay, dili ta orthodox, but we are not rejecting the orthodox. In fact, we are studying the orthodox so that we can be aware also of how we are really going to present the knowledge and the wisdom that we have. So that's why we study Hilot. And Hilot is a very big scope. And Hilot, the meaning of Hilot is healing. We resort into energy healing, and the energy healing is widely accepted. There are so many people practicing energy healing. And the energy healing, Reiki healing. Reiki healing is magnetic healing, energy healing, prana or pranic healing. Energy healing in the country Bisaya nga pagkatawag ang mananambala albularyo na. Okay, ang albularyo dunay mga system. Faith healing ang ilang gigamit. If it is mean faith healing, believing the Lord God of heaven will help the patient, and the patient will be healed. So there is power behind. There is mystical power behind the method why a person is healed. So that is faith healing, and it worked out. So, but what is the mystery behind faith healing? Why a person can release so much or powerful energy by performing the divine healing that he has? Okay, there is a mystical part there that actually only the albularyo mo'y nakasabot, di ba? Okay. But by this time there is no really thing system that we cannot explain, because by this time, as I said, everything can be explained except for the things that we cannot find term here in the planet, because it belongs to the advanced. Likewise, dark energy, dark matter, that is the new source of the discovery that there is really another form of energy which is higher, and even the cause of the creation of the cosmos, the creations of all the stars, the galaxies. That is dark energy, dark matter, dark energy. 73% of the entire galaxy cosmos actually 73% dark energy, 20% dark matter. So where are we? So ibsabot na nga ang innovation sa science and technology is really expanding, fastly growing, accelerating, because the expansion of the consciousness, really expanding the consciousness. Okay, I have a lot of health problems, so this way, from Michelle Polk, so that's why really, inner cultivation is really suitable for all people having different problems of the physical body. Inner cultivation is really the one of the ways how we are going to manage good or powerful health condition. Because, for example, I am really having my problem in the physical body, I will not reject of any knowledge good for the physical body. So it means to say, okay, what about the food? Okay, what are the foods good for the health? Okay, where can we find information about good food or healthy food that would be good for our physical body? Okay, we go to the experts. Who are the experts for? Who are experts of food? Okay, we'll atuta sa mga dietitian, may sila kaya na mo program sa unsa mga pagkaon nga gikinahanglan nga really good for our health. We should go to the expert. What about something like problem in the energy? So soul level, okay. This thing cannot be answered by the orthodox because this is something beyond the scientific approach by this time. Because what about negative psychic attack? Giparang maguna, gipaktol, gilaygay, gidaot. Okay. Then people in the usually if you are not a believer, people will say, binuang na. But here is the point. The more you will deny the truth of this fact, the more you will become vulnerable with negative psychic attack. Because as I said, by this time, energy is actually very scientific. So if it is scientific, it does not really need that you believe or not. So it means to say, if it is really scientific, there is no need for you to believe it or not, because if it is really scientific, it is truth. It is the truth. It is real. So whether we believe or not, it will work out. So it means to say that useless if you invoke. If we are going to invoke, binuong na, dili na tinuod. Because people practicing the system, of course, they know how, they know what to do. So it meant to say, for the people that will not accept what is the truth, there is a statement, there is a slogan that, of course, the truth will set us free. So if we know the truth, we are free. So we cannot be harmed by negative psychic attack. We cannot be victims of negative or the viruses. You just imagine today, how many people suffered or how many people died because of the viruses. If they have energy cultivation, so would you think that they will die? For example, kita karon wa tay energy cultivation. Di ka kita usa sa mga naigo ng kining visiting different places before the lockdown. So it means to say, possible po naigo na punta. Just because we have inner cultivation, so dili madali. Wala yung kung nag-ingon sa matag usa nga sige lag-lag mo, because there is the law by this time. There is the kining enhancement quarantine. So we must obey the law so that we cannot create problem. This is my point. Begin your energy cultivation because you can improve your health. Because maybe the problem of the health, because there is something energy imbalance in the physical body, or something negative energy influencing the deficiency of your energy, blockages of the energy in the physical body. So it can cause deficiency of your energy. So when the energy in the body is not balanced, so of course, even in the natural illnesses, for example, natural illness in the physical body, when you put a positive energy in the problem of your physical body, so you can restore the balance of your energy. You can restore the problems of the organ. So that's why in the exercise during meditation, do pop energy of your system. For example, kidney. You know that your kidney is getting weak. It's getting weak because you can feel it, the pain of your dinhi sa imong hawak, sakit na kay imong hawak, anya imong bicep, pamanhod imong bicep, so something like, then mangihi ka, imong ihi yellow or murag pula na idugo ng gamay, so something like that, do na kay mga simptomas. So what will you do? Okay, resort into energy cultivation. So when you do energy cultivation, okay, pack the energy, pack your kidneys with powerful energies. Powerful energies. With that, the cells of your energy will become powerful, and it will not become vulnerable or fragile. So it means to say you are enhancing the power of your system in the kidney. And later on, of course, when the energy of the kidney is powerful, then the organ itself will follow. The organ or the system itself will follow. So you will be having a very powerful energy system in your physical body, not vulnerable with whatever kind of viruses or negative psychic attack. Okay. Now, okay. From Michelle, I'm in wheelchair. Okay. From Anne, okay. Patrice is watching now from Sugod, Leyte. Okay, my warmest regard to Patrice. Kumusta man si Patrice? Gimingaw na ko ni Patrice. Sorry kayong wala pa yun may kabot niya. But of course, after the lockdown, looking really forward to visit you there in Leyte. So, magkuyog mi ni Anne. Kay ako sang dagiton si Anne papunta nga to sa imuhang lugar para makasuroy ta. Unya, di man mo balibad si Anne kay kaning nagkuan mami, nagsabot naman mi nga muanha diha kay kuyog gyud siya. So, atuon siya niya dito Anne kay si Patrice para makasuroy ta sa ilahang lugar. Unya, from Michelle, I'm in wheelchair. Okay, so even you are in, for example, you cannot stand up, you cannot really walk because there is problem already, disability in the physical body. But the soul is not, there is no point the soul will become disabled when it comes to energy. So that's why if you have powerful soul, the energy body of the soul, that's why I am really itemizing the physical body and the soul body. Because the soul body, this is actually the foundation of the physical body. Because of the wear and tear of the physical body, of course, every day cells are dying. Billions of cells will die every day. So that's why everybody will need growth. Every day we need growth. Even how old, let's say we are at old age, 100 years old, 150 years old, we still need growth every day because to replenish the dying cells in the physical body. So it means to say we need growth every day. That is for the physical body. Likewise, the energy body of the soul, regardless of how old we are. So we need growth every day. Every day we need growth for the soul. So when we have powerful soul, substantive energy for the soul, because our soul has the substance of spirit, the soul will grow. And then it will gradually transform the physical body. So that's why many of our clients, really many of our clients, I cannot enumerate how many they are, but many of our clients in the Hilot, they suffered paralysis. And of course, we give them program. Okay, this is your program. Natural program. Okay, what is your program? Okay, do deep breathing. Basic of breathing. Because breathing itself is really good exercise if you know the mechanics of powerful breathing. Okay, because there are actually advices also. That's why different thoughts, you must also get second thoughts about how you are going to do, because there are actually also something like, for example, in the case of thrombosis, then it is really difficult to perform exercise because the doctor said that you cannot do this exercise because the possibility that it will something like you will suffer something like mabuto imong ugat or morphine syndrome, something like that's why the doctor advise you do not do exercise, because you are not allowed to do the exercise, or perhaps you will get heart attack. So okay, then the physical body really needs exercise. So that's why there are kinds of exercises. And what other exercise that would fit to the profile of your physical body? Okay, this is now the point, because there are so many instances like that. I have a friend, doctor, who is also practitioner of energy cultivation. Then he said that, of course, you should get another second opinion, because maybe, or perhaps this doctor say that do not apply exercise because he is not really familiar with what are exercises suitable to the profile of to the physical profile of the person. Okay, this another doctor also say, oh, you should do this exercise because he is familiar with the exercise suitable to the physical profile of the person. Okay, then apply the exercise. Okay, so it means to say two school of thoughts. The one said that do not do it, and the other one is do it because it's good for your health. Because really, really, it is scientifically proven that we need exercise. So that's why there are two kinds of exercises, the external and the internal. Then if you have thrombosis, for example, because ang imong mga blood vessels nagkanipis because of the always applying maintenance. Okay, one thing is in the naturopathic medicine, maintenance actually is not healing. It is prevention. It does not heal actually. So while you have your maintenance, at the same time you should also have your healing. It could be natural healing, or it should be not in the way of natural healing, science and technology. Something you should apply something that really work out for your actual healing. That is the meaning of holistic art. It's actually integrating the whole aspect so that we can find what's really best for our management of our healthful condition. And I'm really particular with energy because we'll just give to the expert about the physical maintenance. Okay, if you have problem in the physical body, you go to the doctor so that you can have your laboratory. Okay, pay all the requirements so that you will know what's the physical condition. Then, when it comes to energy, this is our mastery. Because for the good numbers of years, we are practicing inner cultivation. So, it's actually, we have a lot of experience that we can refer. We can take, we can get and let's something like we can get the idea, and because it's happened already. So we have the experience. So we have the experience that give us knowledge how to deal it. So that's why there was a situation. There was someone that a friend of mine invited me because the patient is there right there sa hospital. Then the problem sa iyang dere sa aorta na blood clots like here. Nagka-blood clots siya sa mga ugat-ugat niya. Then very slim chance the lady will survive. Then the advice is she will just have to wait, because there's slim chance kaya kupirahan siya mamatay lang yapon ba wanang niyang dili siya pa exercise. But I'm looking really forward na gusto na ko siyang matabangan, because the possibility she still have chance if she will work out the packing of energy. If the problem is in the blood vessels or in the aorta or all in the arteries, there is packing of energy so long as you will work it in the energy side. Okay, I advise her, okay, because there is problem, then baka mag-leak itong blood vessel or itong aorta mo, mag-leak siya, so mamatay ka. So what will you do? Okay, first we have to pack up positive energy. We will supply energy to pack up the heart, to pack up energy to all the system, blood vessels, arteries in the physical body, so that walang mag-leak. Okay, then apply this system of exercise, natural breathing. You'll just only perceive. Then I'll give her formula. Thought follows energy. Perceive that you are energy. The physical body is actually suffering this kind of problem, but the soul, do not allow the soul will suffer also, because the most powerful foundation of the physical body is your soul. once your soul is sick, okay, definitely the physical body also is actually dying. It's actually dying. So, okay, do this. Apply this exercise. Then I told her, okay, just a little, just few breathing, 10 times repetitions of natural breathing. Then perceiving the energy. The energy, okay, receive the energy, okay, receive line and that, because I connected her with the powerful energies, and all she has to do is to focus her mind on the formula, receive, align, and adapt. Then apply natural breathing. So this is just your first exercise. Receive, apply, and adapt, and applying the 10 breathing, natural breathing. Natural breathing but deep. Okay, she applied that breathing until the body improve, and until nag-improve ang iyang health. Then right after that, pagkagawa niya sa ospital, okay, I advise her, okay, you begin your walking. You begin with 20 minutes walking lang. Walking lang, 20 minutes. Then right after that, pwede na siya naka-jogging. Pila ka bulan nila ba, pwede na siya naka-jogging o kanang hinay-hinay. 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Then, she definitely healed on the problem. Wala siya namatay until this time. Buhi magyapon siya. So, it means to say that if you follow the advice, you should have another opinion, second opinion. So, because the holistic art, we cannot delete the exercise. We only need to expand our experience, our knowledge about the different system of holistic art, the different system of exercises. What are exercises that could be applied in this kind of physical profile of a person? For example, for the paralytic that cannot move their feet, or for example, cannot move their extremities, upper extremities. So it means to say, you begin with a breathing exercise and focus on the energy level. Both or feed up substantive energies for your soul. Then with breathing exercise, you can improve your physical body. Kasi may dako-dako na silang problema lang if for example you suffer stroke, because usually kaning stroke, mga may blood clots ang brain, or heart attack. The heart attack is mga matay ang heart tissues. Once the heart tissues mamatay, okay, in the energy healing, okay, to repair the heart tissues. Okay, to repair the problems of to repair the heart. Okay, mana siya to restore the dead heart tissues. In healing, dili naman na siya matambalan mga heart tissues, mga matay na siya, mamatay na gyud na siya. But in the energy healing, okay, you can restore the heart tissues. All you have to do is get title or resort to the healing power of the mystical. The mystical connect to the spiritual doctors for the restoration to repair my heart damage. So it's something like that. Then apply and complete surrender to the most infinite, then the most infinite will help it, will do it for you. So this is now the integration of the mystical. Then the energy is working out for your healing. It is not actually really mere belief, because there is really energy that will work out. The energy will work out for you. So, and where does that energy come from? Of course, it comes from the Most High through the transmissions of the angel we call Supreme Superlight Angels. So, for example, I'm very weak today. I cannot stand because I cannot move my lower extremities. So, it means to say I am paralytic, for example. So, but if I'm a paralytic, my soul is not paralytic. So, it means to say that I have powerful soul. I only need to have vigor of my soul to restore my physical. And even though I cannot stand up, but I can do many things that even people who are capable cannot do. Why? Because you are a heart wisdom. And mostly important, you are not tortured within. Because there are so many people tortured within. They are really suffering within. That's why they see their lives, they are not productive because they cannot do bigger things. Of course, once we are in the inner cultivation, then we are now having complete surrender to the Most High. We will become member of the families of the Most High. And members of the families of the Most High, there are lives that can help the universal awakening of the people. So it means to say we are working our lives for the noblest call of our lives in this planet, which is to help the healing of life and nature. And here is also a problem because people are always lack of confidence because they feel something negative within, heartache or frustrations or whatever kind of problems within. So they lack confidence to do something bigger because this is the point. That's why we should have the vigor of spirit, and we know which path in life we are going to use the rest of our lives, because we need to do that so that we can make our life we can make our lives really productive. And how to do that is resort into doing light service. So how you are going to resort into doing light service? Okay, do energy healing. And who will believe me because I'm sick? Okay, first thing is do self-healing. Do your healing for you. Then second is send energy healing to the people that you want to heal. And with that, you will experience that there is blissfulness in life, because that's the beginning that the window of heaven will open for your life and shower you the blessings of light. And with that, you will realize that you are really, really useful and doing bigger things in your life. So that's it. So that's why, in my actual experience, I cannot give up the healing, the light service. Is every day we keep going. Wala pang mag-lockdown ngayon, wala pang lockdown. So nandun kami sa mga lugar-lugar ngayon and doing light service because we feel the joy of doing light service, and much more that we can explain the things that we are doing right now. We can really explain the things that we are doing right now. Then to all people, regardless of capable or not capable, we are going to make our life really capable by the light of the Most High, because there is no big difference between people who are able or disabled. The only big difference is the one who is closed in the mind, so they cannot do bigger things. They can create problems for the many people in the world. But someone who is really open-minded and has the passion to help the healing in life, even the poorest of the poor, can make bigger things for the true light mission, to save the soul. So that is everyone's mission, to save the soul. How we are going to help the soul so that the soul will be enlightened and it has chance to ascend life from minor dimension into higher dimension. So that is our point, why we are going to help the healing of life and nature. Okay, so I'm going to read first the... Okay, thank you so much. I'm so honored. I can read, I can stand and walk a little. I'm working on getting strong. That's good. That's good, because your chance, your potential is, the physical body is really capable to become stronger and really, really become stronger. So do it. Do your inner cultivation. I would suggest that apply Art of Life. Art of Life is based on energy cultivation. If, what is the difference between energy cultivation, the internal system of doing physical fitness, with the external? So okay, I'll give you an example. For example, okay, from I had I did had a heart attack. Okay, yes, okay. If that the problem is from the heart attack, so how many times? Okay, one time. So you're already having heart failure. So may mga heart tissue. There are heart tissues already dead, and of course you cannot restore the heart tissues actually dead. But in the energy healing, okay, you can do that. Okay, all you have to do is apply energy healing and give title to restore my heart failure. Then the mystical energy, the mystical system of healing will work out for the restorations of all dead tissues in the heart. Then it will get back to normal. So you will become stronger. And as you go forward on your inner cultivation, you will become stronger. So that's why in the practice of martial arts, development of the body, mind, soul, and spirit, as part of the development of the body, mind, soul, and spirit. So restore the physical body with powerful energy. So that's why people call it mystical, because we cannot explain it. It is mystical because we cannot explain it, that it works. It really works, even in the medicine. In the medicines, there are so many medicines counted as really placebo effect, but it works out because the one really has powerful belief that he has to be healed by that medicine. How much more with medicine? How much more with medicine that based on that placebo effect, but it can really heal. How much about a system of healing that is really powerful when it comes to restoring your energy body? It does not need placebo effect. It does not need belief. It will really work out. Okay, do your proper energy, proper breathing. Do your proper breathing, then you can improve your energy system. You can accelerate the energies in your physical body. Now, what about you have the faith and you have also the realization for the things that you are doing? How advantage you are knowing, you having your faith and knowing the things that you are doing. Definitely, it will work out 101%. It will work out. So that's why we are going to apply the knowledge, the education of holistic art in our management of our spiritual side, so that we can have powerful immune system, we can have powerful energy body, because the powerful energy body will pack up the energy system that we have, making our cells, entire system of the physical body comprising of 50 trillion cells, making it very powerful, invincible against negative psychic attack, invincible against viruses. So that's it. Okay, from Michelle Polk. I do energy healing a lot. And healing. Okay, good. And continue. Because today I'm doing, for example, energy healing for some deficiency of my physical body. Then today I'm perceiving it, okay, there's much really good effect in my healing because the progress is not really good. Okay, I continue it tomorrow, then tomorrow, then you have to adjust, because if you put up energy in your physical body, then there's less energy that you perceive, that it works, it has less effect. So it means to say you have to adjust and apply, because just like doing experiment, if this kind of energy is really not effective, okay, proceed to the next energy which is more powerful. Then if you work out that maybe this is not the precise powerful energy that I'm going to use in this kind of problem, I'll use another energy, the same energy. So that's why you know how to use your energy. So you should have management of your energy. Physically, the energy actually have colorings. For example, when you are going to perceive, when you are going to use auric force, because sometimes different colors of auric force cannot have harmony. So it means to say it does not really have good effect when it comes to balancing the energy of your client, for example, or in your physical body. So that's why you must be also perceive aware of the kind of energies that you are using. So then, to make it very more, to make it easier and more powerful, resort into the divine connections of the Supreme Superlight Angels, because the transmission of the angels will work it out for you. So that's why that is what we are doing here, especially, for example, in the case of psychic surgery or spiritual operation. So spiritual operation, it means to say, and we'll use it to the person who is actually hopeless, because they are hopeless when it comes to to healing of their physical body, because of inability to pay the doctor, because they don't have the job, they don't have money. It means to say they are very poor, very poor. But people would like to live. People would not like to die. And in our part also, what we can do, so we resort into the last option. And the last option to restore, for example, is the spiritual operation. So calling spiritual doctors for spiritual operation for renal failure. Okay, do it. And of course, we can do it. And give instruction to the patient and wait the patient for at least 1 month. Then if he can pass 1 month, okay, he will survive and he will be healed. So that's it. So that's why people are also asking how many patients do you have healed by applying spiritual operation. So here is also another thing that I did not count. So what I did is I just invited them to visit the site, because the people there, you can have an interview with people experience spiritual operation using our system. So that's it. That's why this is an integration of mystical healing and the energy healing. Okay, from Engineer Kirby, thanks for joining. Ah, yes. Okay, Engineer, I see you here. I see you a while ago. Right? Okay. Uy. Okay. Si Joy Shibua is joining. Okay, mayang adlaw, Joy. Nice to see you here. I remember, of course, Joy. Di ko kalimot din ng Joy kay schoolmate din ako si Joy. Welcome, Joy, and feel free to join our conference. So, this is the holistic art of Dubukan. Wellness. Okay, from Michelle. I'm healing. I get lost sometimes. Okay. There is one thing. In the energy healing, do not be frustrated when you feel something like it do not works. It's something like it don't work. Okay, do not be frustrated, because as you go forward and you go forward until you can hit the exact point. Until you can hit the exact point, because the more experience, the longer you will do your practice, the farther you can get your competency. So everything when it comes to the learning of energy healing, so it's a matter of experience. So many experience, I can share my experience. There's so many experience because I started energy healing since at early age. So way back long time ago, even I was my primary schooling, people already believed that I could heal. So at that time I do not really know what's my ability and what can I do that people believe that I can heal. Then people will just only say, okay, pahikap lang, let the child touch because he can heal. Okay, I just did it. Then I just used my intuition. At first, I do not know that I could really hear. Then later on, I discovered that people did believe. So that's why, until this point in time, even I graduated my degree in schooling, but I did not did not work for any job because employment, doing job because of the activities of holistic art. So the longer years of the experience doing energy healing evolved into this kind of system that we are calling now Dugukan Hilot system, Dugukan martial arts system, then the art of life because of by following divine guidance. So that's why whenever the time I have my lectures, then sharing the informations, the holistic art of Dugukan before the different kinds of people, yeah, okay, I have confidence that I could give them bigger view of what about holistic art integrating energy healing, because as I said, people are actually believing or just believing kuana kining albularyo na okay, albularyo system is one of the system of energy healing. Only the system is relying on faith. Then the holistic art that we are talking, we are not relying on mere belief. In fact, if you are going to discern what's the big difference between belief and faith, the two are not actually the same. Belief and faith are two things different in frequency. Different in frequency because belief is something like it's part of your biology. Faith is something like this is connection with the spiritual side. So that's why if you are religious, for example, I'm religious, I would invoke I would invoke about faith. Okay, by having faith as big as the seed of the mustard, so it can actually enough to move mountains. So why is it? Do you know what the size of the seed of the mustard? Is it as if a seed? Is it as if as the size of a coconut tree? No, it's not. It's actually a very small seed, but it can remove mountains. Why is it? Because it is mystical. So it means to say, by having faith, it is actually more than belief. It is powerful than belief. And belief also will not, it's not actually left behind, because if you have your belief on the things that you can do these things, that you will be healed, that you are okay, or you're not feeling well, belief will create the biology, will create the biology of your, it can change your biology. So that's why your heart, your mind is your chemist, and actually that is your pharmacy. If you want to produce powerful energy, powerful medicine for your physical body, okay, resort into belief, and your body, your physical body, your physical body will produce chemicals for you. So that's why our body, our physical body has self-healing capacity. Endorphin, for example, it is chemicals that self-cure for the physical body. We have powerful immune system, antibodies. So it means to say cortisol hormone is, for example, in the negative side. It will twist the blood vessels and will shut down the immune system. So it means to say you will become sick because you're at that time you shut down your immune system. So your antibodies will not work well. So it means to say you will become vulnerable with whatever kind of sickness, much more for the against viruses. So that's why this is my inspiration to every practitioner of the Bukan. Why are you afraid of viruses? Because you look at what happened today. People are really afraid of viruses. Then I said that that kind of viruses cannot do harm for anyone doing energy cultivation, because it's not tougher kind of virus, but it became so very something like very tough, because many people, thousands of people died because people are not familiar with kinds of virus. In fact, people will just alcohol, disinfectant alcohol to suppress the virus. Do you think that a virus will be killed by alcohol? Lipay ang mga virus anak kay mabugnawan. Ug mga bakterya patay sa alcohol, pero virus dili man ang bakterya ang virus. That is different. Malipay ang mga virus anang mga bugnaw. So it means to say dili na magsilbi ang alcohol. Samot na og unsa ba nang kanang masimhutan ako nga mag-agian ako, simhutan nako kining unsa nga na downy. Yung kusama ni imuhang disinfectant dong downy man ni. Mura magmalipay ang virus ani. That's because people do not know. And people are really afraid. So that's only the problem is not only the virus, likewise the fear within. The fear will shut down your immune system, so it will make you vulnerable until the point in time you are crippled with your potential within, because you cannot release your powerful potential within. So that's why the holistic art that we are sharing, okay, of course, life is blissful and always blissful. Wherever you go is always blissful. If you don't have food to eat because wala ka kadawat, unya sa usa ka bulan nakadawat kag 15 ka kilo dito sa atong site, of course naaman dito kay pinangga man ta to sa gobyerno. Mo nang dili kita makapsyan sa pagkaon kay pinangga ta sa Ginoo, sa Dios. Mo nang diri sa center samot na. Kay samot diha nga di kita maudlan sa pagkaon. And one thing, sa usa ka bulan 15 ra ta kadlaw mo kaon. Sabot diha ug mayon ko nga ang atong cultivation karon 3 days na. So sa usa ka bulan pila naman kadlaw yung pagkaon? Pila kadlaw ang kaonon? So sa ka bulan ug 3 days ang kuan.
10 days.
10 days na lang mo kaon sa usa ka adlaw. So it means to say nga sa usa ka bulan 10 days na lang ang inyong kaon. So ipsabot diha nga og walay bugas og tagaan baruta sa kanang suporta nga usa ka og 5 ka sako na lang, 5 ka sako. 5 ka kilo na lang unya ang mga 40 ka tawo or 15 ka tawo, sabot diha nga dugay na ng mahurot. And besides, ibutang ta lang if there is no food supply, because of course not all the time we can assure we have food to eat. That's why we call it art of survival, because when it comes to art of survival, even without the food to eat, you still survive. Okay, can you survive drinking mere water in a matter of a month? Okay, in a matter of a month, you only drink water for your food supply. Okay, can you do it? Okay, when you are learning art of survival, okay, it's simple. And in fact, it's your practice. Not only a month, even a year or good number of years, you will survive. Then what is a month or 2 months or 3 months? Gamay ra kayo ng 3 months, because you are already training your physical body. You are already integrating the powerful mental discipline to make your cells in your physical body adapt to the environment of your spiritual practice. So this is actually spiritual and physical practice, integrating your system with the mystical side. But of course, in our part, it's not longer mystical because we can explain it. The only reason why it is called mystical because it's mystery. Okay, what's the meaning of mystery? Okay, this is mystery because we call it mystery because it is miracle. You cannot explain it. But the moment that you can explain it, you know the reason behind it, it's no more than mystery. It's reality. Because you can explain it. So that's why we have to integrate the education of the holistic art in our actual practice, and I'm very glad that people are learning the holistic art. By this time, many people are joining the holistic art. So this is actually the advocacy. Our site is located sa Karkar City, Cebu, and people are going at our site to learn Art of Life 172. So that's why sa tanang mga taga-Karkar also, sa tanan yung mga taga-Karkar, I welcome everybody there to have an experience with our group. So that's why, of course, we are in the academic side. In the academic side, integrate the lessons of holistic art scientifically. Okay, scientifically. And not only taga-Karkar, but everybody. Ug ang ubang mga tao outside Cebu, even outside the country, are coming to the place. So, nganong unsa nakang hitabuan ka kita, dili ta makasabot og unsay holistic art. So it means to say, this is now the opportunity for everybody. We can share the lessons. And we can share the lessons, and you will be the instrument of light. We are the instrument of light to share vital information that can help the entire humanity, beneficial for the entire humanity. Because, as I said, actually, there is really find research. If you can find Art of Life lessons comprising of 72 gestures and 29 gestures lessons. So that's why the originator of the art is here. It's here in this group. So that's why I would say that we could serve as model, and to lead the propagation in this kind of holistic art. I tell you the truth, if you are an originator of martial arts, okay, you can spread your art, and much more if you can master the art and you can produce teachers of your system. So that's why the Filipino system of Filipino martial arts are actually expanded worldwide and global propagation, because many teachers of the Arnis system in the different system of Filipino martial arts successfully introduced the system in the different parts of the world. That is Arnis martial arts, stick fighting. But what about Hilot? What about energy healing, integrating the system of energy healing, Art of Life? So it could be our part as well. We can contribute to the promotion of a system which is very beneficial for someone that will practice it. So that's why I'm encouraging everyone. Okay, and in fact, I'm encouraging someone. Okay, why you said you're not professional? Did you graduate in Hilot of Tugukan? Okay, graduate ko Hilot sa Tugukan. Okay, you're professional. If ang mga kawatan, mga tulisyan, okay, pickpocketers, they will become professional because they are expert in stealing robbers. They are expert in stealing. Why they are become professionals, pickpocketers, professional robbers? That's because they are professional. They are professional in their field of mastery. Mo nilang masterpiece. So they became professional. That's because they have the competency of their skills. But that is the negative. That is in the negative side. What about in the positive side? So the meaning of the professional is, of course, you have the competency of your skills. So you learn hilot, so you are professional. Use your profession. Use hilot as your profession, so that you will become, you can the harvest of the fruits of learning hilot. So you are professional because you are expert of hilot, and you have the credential because, as I said, the system that we have, the hilot system of Dugukan, is actually recognized by the many people, recognized by the government, that is actually hilot. That's why we have center in Cebu City, and the industry of the hilot is more than already 10 years. So it means to say it has the track record, and people experience that the hilot is really working and is really effective. And it's not only working as assessment centers at ISDA, it has also international competency because it becomes member of the Royal Institute of Singapore, recognized by more than 300 institutions global. So it means to say you have the competency if you learn the hilot of Dugukan. Of course, hilot is a very big scope. That's why when I went to Manila to try to find accreditation with the Department of Health, registering hilot as massage, then one of the physicists from LaSalle told me, because she was a speaker at that time, she was speaker of the naturopathic doctors that I attended at San Lazaro Hospital. I took my naturopathic also there, naturopathic medicine. So she advised me, okay, do not register hilot as massage because hilot is not massage. Hilot is wider in scope. It's bigger in scope. So that's it. So I realized that, yeah, really, because hilot is healing. We only need to expound what is the meaning of hilot. So that's my reason why we have that center now. We have that center, training center. Then the construction of the training center is actually going on so that we can expand the light service that we have. And of course, with the cooperation also of all the practitioners of the Dugukan, which I'm very thankful because they are supportive, joining and proliferating with this effort of bigger endeavor. We are going to expand our endeavor, not only in the country, but of course, in the entire planet because of the art of life. The art of life actually is really vital. When I'm talking about vital, it is essential. When talking about ascension, so if it is essential, it's more than important. It's more than important. It is actually essential because when we want to ascend life into higher dimensions, okay, we need to understand art of life. We need to understand the energies which cannot be explained by science, which cannot be explained by whatever laboratory that this planet could have, because that is beyond words to explain. But we can benefit that kind of energy because we believe, and not only we believe, we have soul realizations for the things that we are doing. So that's why when I said that dili magtumhadlok anang virus, in fact, padulgon tag mga tao nga naay virus nga na kay naagod sila sa palibot, matakdan baguta di man tam katak, dili man makatakod sa ato. It means to say that's because we know the potential of our immune system and the energy in our physical body. Likewise, you. Manayin ko, kayo ngayon ay nag-iilaw tayo lahat ngayon. In my front, dalawang mga nag-iilaw. So that's why I'm watching. Bakit ba maliwanag itong mukha natin ngayon? Pati yung TV sa likod, nagliwanag. So, nag-iilaw ang mga tao dito. Okay. Just sometimes we'll make a joke. So, di kayo serious ang atong istorya, no? Okay, from okay, Alice Iscario is watching. Okay, welcome Alice, and also Kinsa pa man ni siya? Si
Junil.
okay, si Junil. Okay, watching mayong adlaw Junil. And ato sa ning basahon ang atong mga mensahe. Okay, from Nights Tereso, Gamutan. Master, daghan kayong salamat sa healing kagapon kay naayo ang akong murag nalisa nga tiil kining dapit sa likod. Epektibo kayo ang self-healing pinaagi sa imong energy relayed to us. Okay, yes. You're welcome and we thanks to the Supreme Master kay we are not having the energy, di man atong energy sa taas pa na siya nga energy. So atong pasalamatan ang Supreme Master nga giayo ta sa ato ang mga sakit. Okay, so from Engineer Kirby, wonders. Yes. Every day is new and a wonder. What nice statement. Every day is new and a wonder. So we'll make our lives really wonderful. Okay, from Engineer Kirby, thanks for your dedication, GM. Without your holistic vision and mission to help lost souls, then we will never realize our value. Why we are born in this ever-changing world of chaos and goodness.
And wonders. Chaos and wonders.
Okay, wonders. Okay, yes, true, Engineer. Kining kalibutan, the world is tricky and sometimes not so kind for the many unfortunate individuals because fate is sometimes no good and fate is hers. It makes us say we need to work our lives by the light of wisdom so that we will not be misled along the way and will never suffer bad fate in the bad fate in the future. There's no bad fate in the future because today we are working it right now and complete surrender to the Most High. Okay, I have a question for everybody here. Why I said we don't have to suffer bad fate or bad fortune in the future? What would be your answer about that? Okay, from Engineer Kirby. I have to to rewind my question later on. I have read one particular book about spiritual operation GM. Yeah, actually there are so many. I think there are so many spiritual operations, but I'm talking about the spiritual operations of the Gukan, and it's also good if you can source another system of spiritual operation. And more knowledge, more system, more opportunity. Okay, done by famous Filipino spiritual masters. Okay, that would be good. There are so many masters in the psychic spiritual surgery. That's why I met someone from I think from Russia. He was a doctor in somewhere in Russia. Then he visited at the center. Then he said that he's looking for something like a Filipino spiritual psychic surgery. Then from Michelle, thank you so much, GM. You're welcome, Michelle. And John, Nell. Okay, Janelle, nag-self-healing ko kagap. Oh, yes. Okay. Nag-self-healing ko kagahapon, GM. Super na feel na ko ang tingling sensation sa akong kamot. Dayon, namito dayon. Thank you so much for inspiring me every day. Okay, so you're welcome, Janelle. And of course, do it every day. Self-healing, my suggestion for everybody that is now in the practice of energy healing or in the holistic art or wellness art, do self-healing every day. Do self-healing every day. Then the people, even when you meet people or friends, brothers and sisters, or any members of your family, then if you feel that they need energy healing, okay, heal them by energy healing because it's actually an art. There's actually an art of energy cultivation. And in fact, when you do it, even up to the point that you can teach it because the fastest way of learning is actually teaching. So, the practice way of learning is actually practice it every day. and put it in your habit. So that's why when you begin your conscious astral journey, because when you begin inner discovery, actually, you're practicing energy healing because you are practicing inner discovery. Why is it energy is discovery? Because inner discovery, because energy healing is part of the inner. So that's why it's called inner. So that's another term for spiritual. Spiritual is another term for spiritual is inner. So spiritual energy healing. So, ang mga tao, they're allergic with spiritual energy healing. But in this time, it could be something like to say that if you're afraid of spiritual healing, you lose the opportunity. Because as I said, today's time, even the new science today is actually in the principle of energy, quantum physics in the molecular level. So it means to say, ug bisayaon pa na nato siya, spiritual na siya, kay energy gani spiritual, inner ang gisgutan, the smallest of the small. This is now the exploration. And we are now in the science today is now in the exploration of dark energy and dark matter. It means to say the energy that created the cosmos, that created the galaxies and all the stars and all the planets therein. So it means to say this is now the science advancement, that our knowledge is still actually in the obsolete ways of actually the wave. Ang wave sa ato ang knowledge is still belong to the ancient time. So imagine we are going to imagine we are now in the 20, we are now in this age, 20 computer age. Then we should allow, for example, imagine that our grandparents, ang atong mga kaliwatan sa mga kaliwatan from the 60s at that time, then nakabisita sila nato, ibutang tala nato karon, de physically they are actually given the opportunity na naakaron sila dire. Then how they are going to look at you, how they are going to assist you, that you use your cell phone. We talk here right in here in the internet. So they will call you witchcraft because they do not understand the things that we are doing right now. Because during their time, they don't have cell phone. They don't have laptop. They are not, ang fastest sa itong unang panahon, telegrama pa to. How much more during the time, 1920s. So it means to say, og ang mga tao sa unang panahon, naa pa sila karon, nakakita ning atong gibuhat. So, they are wondering what we are doing because we are talking about the things that they cannot understand, because during their time, they didn't have it. They didn't have that kind of education because they're learning at the time at that particular level. So that is the wave of their learning. So it means to say the wave of learning now is different. Before we begin with, okay, the evolution of the technology, it began with the kining mga kining mga automobile. So engine. So what they call by that? So then follows the electricity. Today is computer. Then now we are now entering in the molecular level. So it means to say it is very advanced. So if it is very advanced, then wala ta kasabot og ingon pagyapon ng spiritual man na. Okay, you lost the opportunity because bilong magyata ka iskaraang panahon. So that's my reason why during lecture, I always do lectures then explaining what is energy, even in the martial arts. Okay, we're talking about martial arts, muscle energy, bone energy. I can explain it how you are going to expand your energy in the using your the mechanism of your physical body, mind, energy, breathing. So that's because kining mauna yun na karon ang trend. This is the wave now of knowledge. The wave of knowledge now is really advanced. The wave of spiritual release now from higher dimension is very advanced. But if we cannot understand this topic that we are talking about, energy, because the reason for that is we are close-minded and we do not study. We refuse always knowledge. We refuse always opportunity to learn important and actually vital things. Right? Okay, from Heidi Van Ho. Thank you so much for inspiring me, GM. You're welcome. Then, you're welcome, Van. And from Engineer Kirby, a good teacher is a good listener. Yes, okay. And you are a good teacher, everyone. Anyway, you are the teacher. Everyone here is my teachers. Actually, everyone, really, everyone here is my teacher because you are teaching me how to talk with momentum. Because you know how if you are not there, I cannot talk more than 2 hours. So it means to say more than 2 hours talking. You are teaching me momentum. Momentum. Art of survival. Then remembering during the time conference me 2 and 3. So there was there I talked we're online for more than 3 hours. So it means to say where you're teaching me facing you perceiving everybody's shares everybody's energy here. So that we are really good teacher everyone. And actually it's good because teacher is the mother of the mother of learning is actually teaching. So we are we are now experiencing, we are now learning the knowledge and the wisdom from the Most High, not for us, not for our friends, brothers and sisters only, but for the entire humanity. And that's why I'm inspiring everybody to go forward in their inner discovery, and to always have the vigor of spirit, because even the physical body is weak, but the soul cannot be weak. The soul cannot be weak because, okay, I am going to remind everybody to have the copy of the book, and you can find the link of our book, Volume 1, at our website, www.innercolorgokan.com. So then you can see there the link, and download it and read the literature of the Gurkhan. Then in the book 2, okay, the book 2 could be something like very exciting, because I'm the one who wrote the book. I'm writing actually the book now because I'm in the process of editing and make upping for something like there are, and I see the book that there are still something to add on. So I'm just reviewing the book, because and this is my point, because I'm the one who wrote the book. But whenever the time that I have to read the book, I find it interesting also, even I'm the writer of the book, just because I recall the experiences, so many experiences that I did recall in the time that I do not write the book. I cannot recall my experiences in the inner discoveries, because there are so many. And during the time that I write the book, then I have to recall those activities wherein I have my memories in the time during visiting inner realms, conscious astral journey, and advanced spiritual study. So that's it. Something like you really enjoy life about going inner discovery. You will really enjoy life going inner discovery, because only the physical body will undergo a series of change. Only the physical body will have to experience changes or change. The soul will grow and grow and grow until time it can hit the final point of ascension into higher dimension, wherein your home is always over the rainbow. So that's why life is really colorful. So there is no weak at all. Only the physical body will undergo a series of change. So that is certain thing that we have to experience change. And you are shining right there now, because you are in the holistic art. We are shining actually. Okay, who's whose practitioners here are actually capable to see auric force, aura? Okay, by this time, look at my aura and tell me what is the color of my aura. Okay, let's have an experiment, because when we talk about auric force, okay, it means to say it is perceivable by your naked eyes. Then if I'm look at you, even you're far, then I can perceive that this is your aura.
Yellow.
Okay. What's my aura today? And I tell you, okay, do it in yourself. Try to look at the mirror and look at the aura, it, if you can perceive your auric force, and if you can see it by your naked eyes. Okay, from Michelle, thank you so much for helping me connect with the energies. Yes, you're welcome, Michelle. And from Engineer Kirby, for us engineers, we call it
Resonance.
resonance, just like the ringing of bells. Yes. Yes, engineer. From Michelle, understanding my illnesses. Yes, understanding your illnesses. Right. We must discern what's the reason, what's the cause of our illness, and what is our illness. Okay, then I am very thankful from Maribik. I am very thankful that whatever sickness I had, I can heal myself alone. For 15 years living here, I only went to hospital once. Spiritually healing is best. Spiritual healing is best. Yes, Maribik, with that, I'm so congratulations because continue doing your good deeds because that's actually your good deeds. That's an art of survival. When I said to you that deep within you is really powerful energy. That's why you can see trace of trace up any mark in your physical body moment you do something on your cultivation because the physical body is adjusting that powerful energy within, which is now accelerating. And continue that good job. Okay, from Jamaica, that's very true, GM. Me myself is the living evidence of the mystery and miracle of healing system of Dugukan spiritual operation. That was 11 years ago when you performed spiritual psychic surgery on me, GM, and I was suffering from chronic. Okay, that was, I think that was kidney, renal failure. So yes, that's it. But that was not my power actually. It's the power of the Supreme Superlight Angels. So, that was long time ago. I forgot it already. In fact, I forgot it 11 years ago. Okay. Appendicitis, appendix ba to? And kidney failure. Few months after I arrived from Mindanao, I thought I couldn't survive the time. I am just very... Okay. Okay. Tabasakon tani, palig ko. I am just very grateful to you all my life that I had given second chance in life and to really understand about life and its deeper purpose of its soul's existence. Thank you for everything. My entire life will be to serve God, to be with spirit of Dugukan and so and my entire family. Okay, good. Okay, serve the Supreme Lord God of Heaven. Okay, do not serve me. Only give me light so that mag-iilaw tayong lahat. Okay? Okay, the healing that we are blessed, as I said, we are blessed by the divine guidance of the Most High. And the Most High will give us powerful support through the divine regions, bridging of the Supreme Superlight Angels. So, when talking about Supreme Superlight Angels, this is one thing, again, scientific because, why I call it scientific? Because do it by actual discovery. Do it by actual discovery. We are not afraid if we commit wrong in our data because, why? Because we submit all our activities in the scientific modality. So if it is in scientific method, so we must have to present it in that way. So direct experience and leave the people to decide whether they will benefit in this kind of system or not, because it's actually more of the people that joined the group, they benefited the system of the divine healing, so that's why they joined the holistic art of the Bukhan. Just like what did katong sulti ni nag-iilaw ni Maymay, so from Mindanao. Okay, from Maribik, white po, GMP. Okay, good. White? Okay, that's right. Siya Maribik, kahit yung mga pananaw mo, Maribik, nice. Your white also is shining in your forehead at this time. That's nice. And the energy is quietly good. That's right. Do more. I'll suggest that you also add push up or cardiovascular exercise, hard exercise after you do your Art of Life 172 and more of the stretching, because the energy in your physical body is really strong and accelerating. So do a sort of combine inner cultivation. So inner cultivation, soft movement exercise, and soft movement exercise, put it in this way, it is as if drawing shell without breaking it. And hard exercise, something like hard or weights, jogging, taibo, aerobics. So that is hard. And after you do art of life, because of you need also to have to muscle hardening because of the energy that you have. Then you can balance the energy. And of course, mas kusog, mas mabilis at saka mas powerful ang combination mo. Okay, so from engineer, what's the difference between aura and chakra? GM. Okay, ako ning Bisayaon para klaro kay ha. Ang aura is kining light nga nagguwa sa tong lawas, pareha sa imong engineer. Ang imong aura nagguwa sa imong lawas puti. Naapoy green, naapoy pula. So, mas labaw ang imong puti. So, sabot na makita na siya perceivable because that is the indication of the colors of your soul, the energies of your soul. Kunya, inner aura, that is auric force. At above the forehead, above sa imong, if you look at the mirror, then tutukan nimo imong naong, makita nimo nga naihayag, nag-spark, nag-radiate sa imong lawas, that is auric force. Ang chakra, that is meant to say, mga alimpur sa kusog, your 7 energy centers. So, 7 energy centers in the physical body. Base, navel, solar, heart, throat, brow, and the crown center. So, that is the chakras or energy centers. Okay, from Ann White. Yes, Ann. Kibalodit ka, White, Ann. Makita dyan din niya tinod. Daghang salamat, GMPS 172. Magaan, pakirandam, ang imuhang energy healing. Okay, so energy healing of our Supreme Master of Heaven. Most High. Okay, Most High. Para dili ta inon sa mga tao, mga espiritista. Ang espiritista, lahi po ng practice sa mga espiritista. Kining atua, holistic art ni atua, dili ni siya espiritista because education in the scientific way. Ng holistic art. So don't be misled. Don't be misled. Friday man, White. Yes, man. I really appreciate everybody's potential here. I really appreciate because talagang may mga instinct kayo lahat. May mga hidden powers kayong lahat. Kasi nag-iilaw kayo and talagang mga starseed. Ganyan talaga ang mga starseed because yung starseeds actually, I'm looking forward we can meet the rest light workers in the world because as I said, we need to be united as one giant wave of positive energies to make the big difference in the propagations of light service because by this time it's actually needed. We are going to share to the people the art of survival. The art of survival. Actually, in my case, for example, I'm going to share lessons, informations about spiritual, and likewise you as well. Because if we are billionaires, okay, even not billionaires, millionaires, we can share maybe also material wealth. But because we are not millionaires and billionaires, but we are the richest people of the entire cosmos. In what way? In what way? Okay, you know in what way? Because the colors of your light are shining as if the stars of the cosmos. So the true wealth in life is the light that you have. It's not the illusions of the mortal physical. It's not the illusions of the powers which are actually temporary. Actually temporary will just pass away. So we should not be misled. And by this time, we should go deeper. Then from Joy Beth, Kapus, white po. Yes, true. So, it's good that, okay, then later on, I will show it to you what is the color of my aura. Okay, today, you see the white. Okay, by this time, I'll connect to you another energy station, then see if what is the color of this aura. Okay. What's the color of aura which you see? There is aura that I would like to perceive by this time and connect with this auric force because it will give you more connection. Okay, follow. Okay, while you are watching me on the screen, follow the gesture. This is the equilibrium. The equilibrium, this is the equilibrium muramit. Okay. Right palm over the left palm. And perceive the energy. And at the level of the heart center and the whole solar center, the right palm is at the solar center, and the left palm is at the right palm is at the heart center, and the left palm is at the solar center. Then rotate the energy. This is the twin hearts. Okay, do it again. Go back to the heart center. Equilibrium muramit. Equilibrium hikamit. Left over right. Twin hearts. So this is the meditation. Heaven's gate at the solar, at the throat center. Heaven's eye at the third eye level. Okay, perceive the energy. Spirit, soul. This is the soul level. 1 foot over your head, over your crown center is the soul channel. Spirit. Correct. Okay, back to your solar center. Okay, then you have your chance. I'll give you time, few minutes to perceive the energy. Okay. Okay. Go back. Receive the connection. Heart center. Okay, now, yesterday I shared with you the lessons of the finger stroking energy. So that was finger stroking energy. Now karon, palm stroking energy scanning. So now, you already have the connection of the divine energy healing. Connect sa akong palm. Connect on my palm. Focus your energy, open your heart, wisdom, and connect with the energy. Okay, now begin your healing. Heal your physical body. Wherever the part you have something like you feel na no good, energy imbalance, okay, scanning system and release the energy in the particular part of your body having energy imbalance or having depleted of energy or congestion of energy or having energy contamination, negative energy contaminations or whatever. Okay, do it. Continue. Okay, today, as we are doing this divine healing, people are connecting and apply the formula, receive, align, and adapt. Open your heart for the wisdom and the Supreme Master of Wisdom, Most High, Supreme Superlight, angels bridging the divine radiance of the Most High, are giving us the blessings of energy healing, divine healing. And you can heal whatever kinds of illnesses. You'll just only have to open your heart and receive the divine guidance and blessings from the Most High through the Supreme Superlight angels. Okay, remember the stroking. So this is scanning system. Release the energy through the palm. Yesterday, you released the energy through finger stroking. So finger stroking is used this way. Finger stroking. Then it can also use to touch the particular part of your body, heart, solar, or it depends which particular part of your body that you want to heal, or which particular part of the person's physical body that you want to heal, or you can send simply energy to the person. Okay, so today we have that kind of lesson. So we share that lesson, palm scanning and palm releasing of energy. And when you release the energy, okay, release the energy through the palms. Release the energy through finger strokings. So this is finger strokings. Use the pointing and the middle finger, and then the thumb is to release. This will use to count. Then the two fingers, the index and the ring finger, it has to flex it. Flex the two fingers, and the one is extension. The two fingers are extensions. Then the thumb are flexion, extension, flexion. This is flexion, extension, flexion, extension. Okay, whenever the time you have to release energy, okay, muramit, for example, muramit, muramit, muramit. Then you are releasing the energy. Connect the energy to the Supreme Master of Heaven through the spiritual energy stations. The Supreme Superlight angels are bridging us for us to learn the divine healing of the Supreme Master. Okay, I think we are now about to close our conference. It's time for us to do our collective exercises. But before we end our live broadcast today, forum, so I'm going to read first some of the messages from Michelle. White, blue. Okay, white, blue. There are blue. Yes, you're right. Then Marivik, karate exercises po, GMPS punching and kicking the most. Okay, that's good because that's more on flexibility, flexing the muscle, stretching of the muscle. From Junil, I see white color and second color is green. Okay, precisely right, because green color is for healing. Then auric healing, Junil. Okay, green is GM. Okay, golden yellow is clear and visible. Okay, so that's good because why I am asking you here to see auric force, because if you are energy healer, I want you to become proficient in actually looking for the auric force. Usually, in the process of developing your spiritual growth, your aura is variable. At first person, you will see that, oh, the aura of this person is pink. Then as she go forward on her inner cultivation, so the aura is actually variable. It will change depending on the cultivation of the person. Then until the point in time that the dominant color of the person will come out. So if your dominant color is red, for example, so you are red, or your aura is red. If it is green, so your aura is green. Then if it is blue, so your aura is blue. And all colors actually are good. It only needs to be harnessed. Meaning you have to harness your aura so that it will have harmony. And it will have the time it will have harmony because it can resonate the cosmic vibrations of the cosmos. So it is not experiencing this harmony, so it can match up the frequency. So that is actually important training. So before you, this will put it also in the exercise. Try to look at your aura. Just look at the mirror. You look at your face, because I'm pretty sure by this time you only know your face, but you cannot memorize your face. Of course, you're believing that that is your face. You believe that that is your face because how old are you by this time? Then you do not know your face. Then the moment that I'm trying to ask someone here in the country or in the places that I'm beginning to teach someone, sharing my lessons of the Bukan, then what I ask is, when I'm about to ask someone, okay, I ask someone, do you memorize your face? Yes. Okay. Figure out your face if you can memorize your face. Okay. Then when I look at it, so it's difficult to memorize your face. So you should be able to memorize your face, because you are going to discover who you are in the deeper side of spirituality. What you are in the deeper side of spirituality. At seven, at basic knowledge in your basic learning is you are actually the seven community colors. So seven community colors, it means to say something like you have to discover about something within you, and you have to discover who are you, what are you, and try to look at your face in the mirror, and just simply look at the face of your mirror and try to look at the colors of your soul. Then moment you can see that, then it's the beginning of going deeper inner discovery, and you will discover many things about looking at the soul of a person. So whenever the time you can meet someone that would say, oh, I am really developed as this and I have this connection, then you know if the person is telling the truth or not, because you can see the soul of the person. Okay? Okay, before we close our conference, to all the chapters of the Bukan, to everybody joining this conference, my gratefulness that you joined, and I'm glad that everybody is actually eager to listen the lessons of the holistic art of the Bukan. And my advice is continue learning, and learning is a never-ending process, and of course we are going to expand our soul realization until the point in time we can have our final ascension into higher dimension. So okay, I think our time is really done. So our inner cultivation will resume tomorrow, May 13, and we'll open up tonight 12 midnight. Okay, at the same time, 12 midnight, we're going to open up our inner cultivation using the modality of water. So a spiritual study is going on. So before you go to sleep, of course, set your mind that you are going to go conscious astral journey and advance spiritual study. So right after that, early morning, if those who would like to wake up at 12, before 12 midnight, okay, drink your food, the normal food. Then right after 12 midnight, so you're not any longer allowed to eat any kinds of food, the normal food that you eat. So drink water. Then early morning, then we close the inner cultivation at 12 midnight tomorrow. So okay, so and right after this, I'll give you 5 minutes. We are going to synchronize our time. So 5 minutes right after the closing of our live Facebook broadcast. So you have 5 minutes to relax. Then right after that, we will begin together collective exercise art of life. Collective exercise art of life. Of course, we are still in the lockdown. So home base. Home base. Everybody is home base. Okay. For everybody, thank you for joining, and welcome for all that. For everybody, welcome sa tanang mga alihokan na to. We are everybody is welcome to participate, to join, and it's our greatest pleasure to serve the healing of life and nature. Okay, I bade farewell now, and yes, tomorrow same time we'll be having live video broadcast or conference right here at Facebook. Okay, good day and good night to everyone, and spiritual connection is right now at this very moment, and we are going to celebrate the divine connection, the blissfulness of our lives from the divine radiance of the Supreme Master of Heaven, Supreme Super Light Angels. This is our oneness with all the stars. Hasta la vista, and